at 8 in the morning, almost exactly 8 in the morning. We'll play the convict. I'd rather play the marine, but I'll play the convict because why not? Um, Science cannon, singularity, portable turret, icebreaker. I'm not 100% on all these items. I just pick them up because I can, and because the shop will refresh when I use them all, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's throw ourselves right into it. Oh, I haven't played this game in a minute. I was playing it yesterday, but and by a minute I mean I played it for like a couple hours and got pissed off. I made it all the way past the secret floor, and it took me like 4 or 5 tries, but I went to the secret floor. I'd kill the boss, grab the shield, leave the floor, and you know, things were good. And then, to my surprise, I was going to the room, or trying to find the room that you have to place the ancient shield on. I got hit in the room before by a bulletkin in the corner of the room that I did not see. Got pissed off. I have some fire. Anyway. I'll hear you too. Oh, never mind. You can now slide across tables, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that. But another thing I kind of want to talk about for a second is, I don't know if anyone on the PlayStation, PC, or Xbox got a good whiff of the hot, smelly piece of trash that was The Calling 2. I did not buy it because I did not think it was... I kind of had like this feeling when I looked at the trailer. I was like, oh wow, that's cool, but where's the melee? Because see, I'm one of those people that I fucking love the first game, but I didn't have an Xbox, and I don't have a... well, my laptop can't run it, and I don't have a PC as well. But I was one of the people who I fucking loved The Calling, and I would... if I had The Calling on PlayStation, I would play it so much. It would be my new Battle Royale game that I play on a regular, since, you know, I've denied Fortnite from ever existing in my life, and then also H1Z1 is pretty trash. Anyway, long story short, The Calling 2, which I don't know what happened exactly and why they thought it'd be a good idea to just suddenly bam, Calling 2 out of the blue. Anyway, they released it for PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. They released it everywhere. And then, when it did become what I think is considered the biggest flop in video gaming currently, they said they were issuing full refunds to everybody on all consoles if you bought the game. Oh, I can't do that. They're issuing full refunds to every person who purchased the game. And then they've pulled the game off the market. And they did something else. They brought back day one. Okay, so The Calling 1, the reason I think they made the second one was because the first one was failing. So they made the second one to try and, you know, pick everything back up, because the first one started failing because they kept updating it and people weren't liking the changes. Me, personally, I was kind of okay with it, but at the same time, I did kind of understand why it was not that good. Oof. I mean, hey, I'm okay with it because it's more damage, but at the same time, oof! I don't even have Chamber Master 1 yet. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I feel like I should, but... doesn't Smiley's give me discount in the shop anyway? So if I did that, I'd buy that to get a discount on everything else? I hope that's what I'm thinking. Anyway. The Calling 1, I thought it was a great game. I really enjoyed it. And I was like, I'm down with this game. Now, granted, I didn't have an Xbox. I played on my cousin's Xbox. And, you know, he played it more than me. So yes, he was better. And everyone else probably had plenty of time to play it. I only got to play it on the weekends when I went over to his house. So I was not good. I was actually very much the opposite of good. I was trash at that game. but I still enjoyed it. I still had fun, you know, trying to dodge punches and getting double teamed when I didn't even sign in for a team. Anyway, it's starting to turn bad. But what I mean is, I really enjoyed the first game. It was fun to me. But I didn't know this, but the servers were actually shut down for the original culling. They just suddenly shut down the servers. They announced that they were going to stop working on the game, and everyone kind of knew that part was happening. But what people didn't really know was that they were going to go back on their word, which they had originally said, we're going to keep the servers up. We're not going to add new content, but we will keep the servers. And then, sure enough, I think it was a couple weeks later or a month later, they stopped updating the game. Or they stopped running servers. And everyone thought they'd keep their word, but they did not. There we go. Anyway, so basically what I'm gonna get to here, or what I'm just gonna say it now, was that PlayStation got the Culling 2, but they have mentioned nothing about us getting the Culling 1. Or the OG, which, you know, is the good one. Trick gun. Oh. It became a shotgun. I was not expecting that. Okay, then it's back to a pistol. I was about to say, if it has more tricks up its sleeve, I want to find out. I want to buy Smiley's revolver, but I can't. And I'm going to buy an extra key. Just so I can get something nice for the road. That's not really something nice for the road. Actually, maybe it is. I don't really know. Anyway. So they're fully restoring the servers. Now, I don't know if they're fully restoring them for Xbox yet. But I know they restored them for PC. And it's back to day one. There's no updates to the game. And they said they will update it. But instead, this time, it's going to be fixed. They're not going to have it set up the way they did last time, where they just heed to everyone's demands for updates, which I think could be really good for them, because I was not paying attention there. But like I said, I love the Culling, and I don't know if, you know, maybe it's just coming later on down the line, but I want it to come to PS4. And, you know, of course, I wanted to at least try and do something about it, so I went to their Twitter and looked at their newest post and said something. Will I ever, you know, get a response? Fuck no, it's a big company. But just maybe there's someone or something. I just want some kind of information. Hell, I'd take a no. I just want to know if it is coming to console, because, you know, that either I can get my hopes up or I can just, you know, dismiss them and say, oh, it's not happening. Oh, well. I don't like this kind of guessing game like, oh, well, is it going to come out for PS4 or no? I'd rather just have, like, a clear-cut, you know, yay or nay, instead of this whole, oh, it could or it could not. Oh my god, there's more? Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I really want it to come to PS4, but if they can't do that, I understand. I think that was one of the reasons when I read up on a video that killed their company originally, was because they couldn't keep up with the demand of everybody on... So they were already having issues with their Xbox servers, and now they also had... They're already having trouble with PC servers. Now they're having trouble with Xbox servers, so they split their resources even harder. To where instead of just focusing on making the PC better, which is where their main player base was, but dying, they instead switched over to console, and they thought that helped, but it kind of, you know, dug themselves an even deeper grave. And to hear about all this from a game that I one of the first games I was actually like, this is something different and cool, and I like it. You know, it kind of sucks. Angry Bullets is really good. I don't want to sell anything to you. Maybe. I want to try out this trick gun real quick. I wanted to save it for the boss fight, but... Oh, I also have this. I completely forgot this existed. Ow, motherfucker! I don't know why, but recently I've been hating these spam enemies that just spam bullets down a sight line. Oh. Now my dog is barking. There's someone at the door. Jesus Christ.